bike stalled. Bike's running rough. I wonder what's going on. Got a full tank of gas. Probably need to put some fuel treatment in there. Shitty ethanol stuff that they put into gasoline now. It's really not good for a lot of motorcycles. I haven't ridden this bike in, I don't know, a couple weeks. So, pulling okay up the hill. Maybe that was a little isolated incident, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Ride for 25 or 30 minutes just to test out this camera. Never used one of these things before. Sena prism, and it's Bluetoothed into my helmet comm system, so I won't know till later when I get back home and check out the video if any of this voiceover is recording, or even what it sounds like. I think I remember to turn the internal mic on the camera off, because it would just be wind noise. I heard the Freecom 4 tell me it was connected, but it connects as a mobile phone, because it's two different brands. And it did say video mode, so it should be recording video. So here's the newest feature in my neighborhood, a roundabout, which is very exciting. People don't seem to know exactly what to make of it. A lot of people come to complete stop, don't go through. Like that dude there came to complete stop. Saw somebody the other night go through it the wrong way. Instead of going around to the right like you're supposed to, they went around to the left and just cut across the bottom of the circle. What are you going to do with somebody like that? Yeah, the bike's running really rough. I don't know why. You can feel it through the grips. So hopefully just a little bit of use will even it out. This bike has been through a lot. It's a 2007 KTM 990 Adventure. It's owned by my friend Dave in Iowa. New. And let's see, he put about 17,000 miles on it. I put about another 1,000 miles on it, 1,300 or so. And he had some problems with his hips, which meant he couldn't really ride a bike that was hard to get onto. Needed something with a lower seat height, so he parked this bike and bought himself a Can-Am Spider, one of the touring models. I think it's called an RT. GT, something like that. I don't know them very well, but he had a whole, touring rig set up with a trailer. Oh, great! Leaves and pine needles all over the ground. The lawnmowers are kicking up. That's fantastic. So he had that Spider, and he loved it, and he just left the 990 sit at his house under cover outdoors for about 2.5 years. Now, I'm not judging. Well, maybe I'm judging a little bit. But, he had a 3-car garage that had no cars in it and a big old house. And that, not to criticize the dude, but that's something I've never understood. Why you have a perfectly good garage and you fill it up with crap so that you can't get any vehicles in it. But everybody's different, everybody's family is their family, everybody's business is their business, and at any rate, the bike sat outside 2.5 years before I got a hold of it, and it was covered with mold. A lot of the rubber had rotted away. in pretty rough shape. It wouldn't start at all. The battery, of course, was dead. Turned out that the fuel pump was bad. The gas tanks, 2 gas tanks, one on each side, were filled with sludge, which was a real shame. And instead of tackling all that myself, I took it to a KTM dealership not too far from where I live, about an hour away, and had them get it back into fighting shape, at least make it start, run, ride. And I've been working on it a little bit here, a little bit there ever since. Unfortunately, the dealership screwed up and put non-fuel injection fuel line on the bike. So the very first time I took it out for a ride, they had only test ridden it around their parking lot, you know, first gear, putt, 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 putt. So the first time I took it out on the road and got it up to 55, 65 miles an hour, which incidentally was probably speeding in the area that I was going through, but it's a rural area, as you can see. First time I took it out for a ride, I lost all the power. The engine cut out. Started it up, or tried to start it up. It wouldn't start back up. Pulled over, coasted over to the side of the road, and that's where I discovered that it was leaking gas like that was its job all of a sudden. Come to find out that the fuel line from the fuel pump had burst, because it was, I'm sure it was fine for bikes that have carburetors, but it was not fine for a bike with 42 PSI fuel injector, fuel pump, pushing fuel injectors, and it popped right away, almost right away. I didn't even make it 5 miles.